everyone, welcome back to Sweet and Salty. I wish you all a very happy new year in advance, and may the coming year be filled with happiness, peace, love and prosperity for you all. So for the coming 31st day celebration, I'm sharing a superb curry recipe with you all. So let's get started. So today's recipe is Shahi Paneer Matar. So let's see how it looks. So let's get started with the recipe. First we will make a onion tomato gravy along with some khada masala into it. For that we'll need a kadhai, and into the kadhai we will be adding 1 tablespoon of oil, and once the oil heats we will start adding our khada masalas to it. So you can see here my oil is all hot, and I will be adding 1 teaspoon of jeera to it. After that I will be adding 1 whole bay leaf, after that cinnamon. It's like 2 to 3 centimeters of cinnamon stick. To it we will be adding 4 to 5 cloves, 4 to 5 peppercorns, 2 to 3 green elaichi, that is green cardamom, 1 black elaichi, black cardamom, 3 to 4 cloves of garlic, one centimeter of ginger, and 1 green chili. To this we will add 2 onions cut into 4 pieces and 4 tomatoes. Like onions are of medium size and tomatoes are all also medium size. So the proportion is 1 onion for 2 tomatoes. You can increase according to your requirement. And here I am adding some red chilies to it, dry red chilies. And to give this dish a shahi tadka, we will be adding here some cashews. Here are 8 to 10 cashews, and you can replace cashew with almonds. It's one and the same. And after that we will be frying all these masalas and onion tomatoes until they are cooked well. It takes around 10 to 12 minutes for all the masala to get cooked properly. So for the process to get fast, I will add some salt to it. I will sprinkle some salt over the masala, and after that if you wish you can add some water to it and place lid over the kadai and let it cook. And while cooking with the lid on the kadai, you have to stir it in between so that it doesn't stick to the bottom. So you can see here I have added some water and placed the lid over the kadai, and see the process gets fast and it's still not cooked properly, so I will cook it for some more time. So after cooking 2-3 minutes more, this masala is all ready to be grinded into paste. So before grinding this masala into paste, we will be removing bay leaf and green cardamoms from this. It will give it a good taste, and if you wish you can remove red chilies also if you don't eat too spicy. So now let's get started with the tadka. So the tadka will be adding will be of curd this time. So here I have taken some curd. You can take according to your choice. To that curd I am adding turmeric powder, some red chili powder. You can add red chili powder according to your taste, that how much spicy you eat. After that I will be adding here some coriander powder, some jeera powder, and to that we will be adding some garam masala. Whisk the mixture well. Mix all these ingredients well, don't keep any lumps to it. So this is the only thing that will go into the tadka this time. We will not be using here any mustard seeds or jeera seeds into the tadka. Only this curd mixture will go in the tadka. So now as you can see, there are 2 bowls. One is the gravy paste that I have made of onion tomatoes, and another is the tadka paste which is of curd. So let's get started with the other part of the dish. Here I have taken 2 to 3 teaspoon of oils, and to that I have added the green peas, and I will stir fry it for like 1 to 2 minutes. After the peas are stir fried, we'll be frying paneer into the same oil. Here I have taken 200 grams of paneer which I have diced in cubes, and we'll stir fry it from all the sides like for 2-3 minutes. So once the paneer and peas are ready, we will heat a kadhai and add some ghee to it. You can add oil also, ghee is very optional. Once the ghee or oil is hot, we will be adding the curd mixture as tadka into the oil. You can see here my ghee is all ready, and I will be adding the curd mixture to it, and we will cook until it starts leaving some oil. Cook this curd mixture for at least 2 to 3 minutes well, unless you can see oil separated from the curd. After that, we'll be adding the gravy of onion tomato that we made to this curd mixture. Now my curd mixture is all cooked, and I am adding here the onion tomato gravy that we made. After adding the gravy to the curd mixture, we will stir it well and cook it for 5 to 6 minutes more. Keep stirring in between so that it doesn't stick the pan. Here we'll be adding some salt into this gravy. Make sure you add salt properly because we have added some salt previously while frying the masala mixture. To that we'll be adding some jaggery to it. You can even add honey instead of jaggery. Here I am adding 1 teaspoon of jaggery. And if you are adding honey, add it like 2 to 3 teaspoons. Let the gravy simmer for 5 to 10 minutes more until it starts boiling. Once the gravy boils, we will add paneer and peas to this mixture. Now as you can see, my gravy is boiling. So now it's the time to add paneer and peas to this gravy. After adding green peas and paneer to the gravy, cover the kadhai with a lid and cook it for 2-3 minutes more, and then your Shahi Matar Paneer is ready to be served. You can even add some water to this gravy for making it to your required consistency. You can see here I have added some water as I thought the gravy is too thick. I cooked it with a closed lid for 2-3 minutes, and after this my Shahi Matar Paneer is all ready to be served hot. It's just looking tempting and delicious. I served this Shahi Matar Paneer with some puris and jeera rice. Guys, if you like this recipe, please share your views with me in the comment section, and please do like, subscribe and share my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Please subscribe my channel and hit the bell button, and see you. Bye bye. We'll meet in the next year, that is 2022. Wish you all a very happy new year again.